Hey guys, how's it going? It's TeaLeafNeeka. Remember me? Tea Leaf. It's been a while. I'm going to Saint Augustine for a workshop for grad school. So I was thinking we could drop Ash off at my mother-in-law's house and then just like road trip there and stop wherever it looks interesting. Hey guys, so I'm at the hotel. Okay, listen. What I thought was gonna be an aesthetic road trip through Florida ended up being like a really intense, traffic-filled, terrestrial downpour journey. Okay, I couldn't really stop anywhere. I tried, but I made it. Here's the room. I get this place all to myself. This is everything I brought for 3 days. When I'm road tripping through Florida, I'm very extra. This entire bag is jujitsu. I'm hoping to drop in some gyms while I'm in town. Okay, I did some errands, hung out on the beach. The beach was super pretty. Here's some shots I got of it. Doing some work for grad school. Yes, I brought Grogu. Like I said, I'm very extra when I travel within the state. I also went to a cafe called Kookaburra. It was very highly rated, but the coffee looked very questionable. It's been a long adventurous day. I'll see you tomorrow. So I did a pretty poor job of vlogging the next 2 days because I was so busy with this workshop. This workshop was amazing. Honestly, if you're confused about what to do in life, one of the things I like to recommend is find people you vibe with. Like I vibe with bioinformaticians so well. We all became such good friends in such a short period of time. I just really enjoyed my time over there. And before I knew it, it was already time to pack everything up. I lost my sunglasses, so I had to get these from the resort. Today's the last day of the workshop. I'm not sure what the plan is today. Today's only a half day, so if the weather's good, I might look around town a little bit. I really want to see a lighthouse. So as always, that was the first one at the workshop. It was sad to say goodbye to everybody, but my wish came true. I did, in fact, not only go to see a lighthouse, but I was allowed to walk up it. That was definitely my workout for the day. It was very exhausting, but it was so worth it. The views were so beautiful. I don't know why I love lighthouses so much, but this just made my trip. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. I love it. There was also some museums on the property too, which I definitely enjoyed. I just love me a good museum. What can I say? All right, I'm heading home, but I stopped by the world's largest gas station because apparently it's here in Daytona. It looks intimidating and there's a lot of people, but there's tons of space to fill up gas and there's tons of parking. It's a cool place to visit. I got a little Bucky keychain. Time to head home. I think I'm gonna go to Disney after work. The Food and Wine Festival starts today. Epcot was very crowded. Not surprising. Like I said, it was the first day of the Food and Wine Festival. There was a lot of people there. It was very hot. I wasn't very impressed with the Food and Wine Festival. As a vegan, there wasn't a lot of options. That cake I'm holding, the guava cake, was pretty good. The options for vegans were very spicy for some reason, and contrary to popular belief, I am not a spicy loving person. I didn't like that thing that I was holding. And then I just tried to take some aesthetic footage to like salvage my trip over there, but y'all, wasn't impressed. I got Disney shorts. I also got a Cinderella Numa. Look, Cinderella is my favorite. Say what you want about her. Ever since I was little, Cinderella was my favorite. My journal is literally the Cinderella art. Let's get back to work. This is probably the last you're gonna hear from me today. I'll see you tomorrow. It's Friday. I've just been working all morning. I was originally planning to go to Disney again, but I kind of really don't feel like it. You know what I feel like doing? If you're ever in Central Florida, you may notice that there's this giant gift shop shaped like an orange. I passed by it multiple times throughout my life and I've never gone inside of it. I just came back from Orange World. They are burnt down. They are burnt down on the inside. Apparently someone was smoking and a fire happened and literally the store is burnt down on the inside. They had like a small booth of stuff to sell on the outside of the building. They're rebuilding right now, but they lost a lot of merchandise, which is really sad to hear. I got an Orange World magnet for my magnet collection. I also got a little pen from them. If there's a place you want to visit, like please go visit that place. You never know what will happen. Good morning, everybody. It's Saturday right now, which means that it's time to go to the aquarium and Tampa Comic Con. If y'all ever get a chance to go to the Tampa Aquarium, I highly recommend it. I love this place so much. It's super peaceful. It can be a little chaotic outside, especially during opening, but it is one of the most peaceful places I've ever visited. Everything is so beautiful. There's so many interesting fish to see. Look at that little eel. Look at the eel, so cute. Look at this guy. This guy be eating all the little guys. That chameleon is side-eyeing me so hard. I don't know if you can tell. I really like these fish because they remind me of Pokemon for some reason. These fish really interested me. I spent a lot of time staring at them. The only beef I have with the Florida Aquarium was that they had no octopus. And octopus, octopi, they're my favorite marine animals, but they had this jellyfish that was not an octopus. This is one of the coolest rooms. I spent a lot of time here too. There's some seahorses, very cute. Look how cute! Look how cute the little chubby fish is. Oh, so cute. It's just so unbelievable how much interesting things exist in the ocean. There were some people diving in the tank. Anyways, let's go on to Tampa Con now. There's the iconic Tampa sign. I felt really awkward filming that. The line for Tampa Con was very long. It was very hot outside. I made sure to park by the aquarium so I didn't have to deal with all the traffic in this area. It was very overwhelming, massive. This was my first Comic-Con. I did enjoy my experience, but like I said, I'm an introvert. This was very overwhelming. There was some taxidermy for some reason, so I spent some time looking at their collection. Now this, I don't know what this is, but it really fascinated me. I sat in that room and watched them for quite a while. There was also a talent show that was going on, and it really made me respect the people who go up on the stage and put themselves out there. I really enjoyed this talent show a lot. People had really interesting acts. There was a NASA room, but I wasn't really impressed with that. Didn't shoot a lot there. This, I loved this. I watched so much of these fights. This kind of reminded me of my fencing days because I used to compete in fencing. It got very intense. There was a guy who was going so hard on a little kid. I don't think I got that on camera, but I just couldn't believe my eyes. It was so wild. Hello. It's the next day. Right now, I'm heading to Lakeland. I have a jiu-jitsu thing out there, so I have all my jiu-jitsu stuff. I'm probably gonna visit a museum when I'm out there too. Today's the last day of venturing around before I head back home and get back to my daily schedule. So this is the Florida Air Museum in Lakeland. I just never thought I'd be the sort of person who'd find aviation interesting, but it's a whole other world that exists. There's another world that exists up in the sky with all its rules and regulations and all these planes, and there's just so much going on up there, and it's so fascinating. Pilots have their own way of life. They have their own language. I love looking at little trinkets. It's one of my favorite things to look at at museums, so here's me staring at all the trinkets. I love looking at people's stuff. They had a Florida Aviation Hall of Fame. I stood there and read every single plaque. It was so interesting and inspiring. They also had a little NASA section, but you know, I've seen enough NASA stuff at this point. There's so much NASA stuff here in Florida. And then I went to the jiu-jitsu thing. I didn't stay very long because I wasn't feeling well, but it was very fun seeing all the women and rolling with them. I did slam my nose into someone's forehead really hard. I think I'm okay. I hope the other person's okay. Just jujitsu things. I'm gonna clean up, pack up, pick up my dog from my mother-in-law's house, and then go back home. I'll check in later to wrap up this video. Hey guys, I'm at my apartment. It's actually been an additional week since I filmed everything. That's because I was selected for jury duty. I was in a jury for a wrongful death lawsuit for an entire week. It was very interesting, but it was also a massive mental load. I didn't do much that week. Like I mentioned before, I know that I haven't been on this channel for a while. As busy as I get, I'll still come back on YouTube and post videos. I love being on YouTube. It's one of my favorite things. And remember to leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. See ya.